In the next video clip, you're going to be looking at examples of opening statements. As you're watching these presentations, I want you to listen for those things that are mentioned in the Fundamental Trial Advocacy textbook. We're looking to see if they're telling the story. We're looking for the use of present tense verbs, a story that moves from one pace to another, that brings us as members of the jury towards the decision that we want the jury to make without ever arguing out loud, without ever saying the evidence means or this is a case about, that places the juror in the moment. Listen carefully to these examples, and then afterwards we'll talk about the example, what worked well and what didn't work, and how you can use the lessons that are available in the text to do an even better job. East Colusa Hills, here in Pelican Bay, is not the nicest part of town, but it's not the worst part of town. And there's a street in East Colusa that's called Mockingbird Lane. And there are a set of row houses, those houses that are connected, but they're not quite fancy enough to be condominiums. And when you walk down Mockingbird Lane, you see the red brick of the bottom and the white clapboard aluminum siding walls of the second floor. And they all go end to end to end. And at the end of the row is where Jessica lives. And she's about 5 years old. And her brother Tommy lives with her, and he's 2. And as we walk down the street and stop in front of Jessica's house, we turn and look. There's a chain link fence that runs around the corner of the home. You can see where the bar is bent from children jumping over it and pushing it down over time. We open up the gate, we step into the front yard. There are little tyke plastic toys everywhere. There's a teeter-totter, an airplane, a little white house with the yellow shutters and the red roof. If you look inside, there's a little table and a phone where children play. Coming outside of the house, laying on the ground, is a blue elephant slide. And that slide has eyes. We get down on the ground and we look up where the elephant's eye is looking, and we see the front door of Jessica's house. And we get up, we walk up the sidewalk to the door, we open up the screen door, we go inside. And there's a set of stairs going all the way up. Down around the set of stairs is a hallway leading to the TV room. That's a happy place. The family eats dinner there. They watch TV. She plays with her brother. Off to the left is the kitchen. And in the kitchen is a happy place because that's where Jessica learns to cook with her mom and her grandmother. Now up the stairs is a happy place and an unhappy place. Sometimes when Jessica goes up the stairs, she's skipping. She's holding her grandmother's hand, or she's playing with her brother. Other times, the shins of her legs beat against the risers. That's not a happy time. When Jessica gets up to the top of the stairs, Grandma's room is right there. That's a safe place. She turns to the left, and on the left-hand side is her room with her brother. That's a happy place. There's 2 bunk beds, there's toys across the floor. When you turn to the right and go into Mommy and Daddy's room, sometimes that's a happy place, and sometimes it's not. Jessica knows if it's going to be a happy time or an unhappy time. If Daddy opens the closet door and reaches inside and grabs the bottle of love juice, it's going to be a very unhappy time. Members of the jury, I'm going to bring that bottle of love juice into this courtroom. We're going to open it up, and you're going to smell the strawberry flavor that Jessica smelled each and every time her father sexually abused her. And you're going to see her on the witness chair, and she's going to tell you what happened to her. And at the close of this trial, you will have no choice but to hold that man accountable for what he did to his daughter. The evidence, the law, and decency will demand that you do it. I'll come back to you and we'll talk about the evidence when it's done. What I've proven and what you must do. Thank you. I want you to take the information you see displayed in these slides and combine them with the example that you've just watched. Think about where they connect, where the things that I talk about from fundamental trial advocacy actually work when properly developed and placed within a presentation. When you see those connections, you'll be on your way to finding your voice as an advocate. And I promise you, it's a voice that will make the members of the jury sit up and pay attention. Till next time, I'm Charles Rose. We'll see you later. Take care.